He's never come on screen, but he comes on and he speaks. Listen, Top Girl's not going to like this, but he's never allowed on my platform again. And from now on forward, if I've got friends going at each other, they can't use my platform, because then I'll be the one that will walk away, because this has been going on for a long time with Top Girl and with Alex, and I've kept out of it. They're both my friends. I know I'm going to get a load of hate for this, right? But keep me out of it. Please keep me out of it, because I'm not having it. I'm not having it. It should never have been fetched to my platform. I don't condone it. I do not agree 1,000,000% what Top Girl's husband said to Alex. But it should have been said on a phone call, not on my platform. And I don't agree with that. But, honestly, listen, I know everybody's expecting us to demod Top Girl, right? And I'm saying it out there, and whoever's going to fall out with me over this is going to have to fall out with me. If it had come out of her mouth in a heartbeat, it didn't come out of her mouth. And I'm not condoning what was said, because if that was said to Top Girl, that would be in an uproar, and rightly so, right? Which Alex has got every right, if he wants to fall out with me. But I'll always be Alex's friend, the same as I'm always going to be Top Girl's friend. I'm in a rock and a hard place here, and I'm sorry if anybody feels disappointed by this, but it hasn't come out of her mouth. Wait till I find my glasses. Honestly, it hasn't come out of Top Girl's mouth. Her husband's never allowed on my platform again. If Top Girl wants to fall out with me over that, she can. If Alex wants to fall out with me over not demodding Top Girl, he can. But keep me out your arguments. I don't bring yous into arguments. And again, my platform shouldn't have been moved. That should have been done on a phone call, not on my platform. And I feel like an absolute cunt over this. But why I've come to this decision, can you remember when I done what I done? And everybody, well, not everybody, obviously Miss Red didn't walk away from us, right? But neither did Top Girl. She didn't walk away from me. She took a lot of shit on this app for me. She proved a friendship to me. We went backwards and forwards. We said the worst of the worst to each other when all of that was going on, right? But she stood by me. When it counted, she stood by me. And I'm sorry how I feel. I can't. I'm invested in these both friendships, and I can't walk away from either of them. If they want to walk away from me, I can't do anything about it. I'm not getting involved. I am not condoning what was said, because I don't, because it was the worst, the vilest, one of the worst things I've heard on TikTok. That was wrong. That was wrong. Let me put me. You're talking to me and I can't see. I don't even know where my glasses are at. You see if they're in my pocket. I don't know where they're at. Listen, I feel sick to the stomach, and whoever wants to unfollow me over this, you're going to have to. But I didn't want to get involved, and it wasn't my place to get involved. And I shouldn't have to get involved, but it shouldn't have been fetched to my platform either. Morning.
You too.
I do.
That's perfect for me, thank you. I will have a...
Sorry, 1 minute. There's just a customer here. 1 minute. I'll just... what can I get you?
I will take a... bacon and egg, please. Have you got any black pudding?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have a bacon and egg and black pudding then, please. Thank you.
Sorry, you just... If you want to talk amongst yourselves a minute, you can't.
Shut up, Alicia.
Piss off. I've come up to be kind. Sing us a song, Alex, while we're waiting.
Oh, fucking, I did say that it was Millsy. You was all black for a second.
All right.
The old box was just pure black to me.
I am, are you?
Nice song.
See me now, though?
Yeah, I can see now, mate. Yeah, I can see now, mate.
All right, Alicia.
Yeah, I'm good. I haven't seen you for ages. Where the bloody hell have you been?
Oh, I've had a cold for like 3 weeks. I've been ill, really.
Are you feeling better?
Well, it's still not away 100%, but I think it's been COVID, to be honest.
Oh God, my kids said that. It was horrible. They didn't move for a week. It was very peaceful.
Morning, everyone.
Hi, Clout Chaser.
Sure, Donna.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Sound really quiet. It sounds like you're in a shoe or something.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Pearl's phone has terrible echo, doesn't it? Feedback.
Yeah.
Go fund me for a new phone for Pearl.
Can nobody hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can now.
Yeah, we hear you.
What a day already.
But yeah, like I said, like I've
Just
been
gonna mute 1 second.
I've said to people today, like I ain't asking no one to, unfollow anyone or to stop supporting people. But what people need to understand is there's the truth and there's lies. You know what I mean? And all I've doing is correcting the lies. And other than that, like I don't give two fucks. People can support whoever they want to. You know what I mean? Like I'm not asking anyone to unsupport anyone. But for me, where people were saying about last night about like, oh, but it didn't come out of Top Girl's mouth. It doesn't come out of Top Girl's mouth. Let me tell you now. And Pearl, hopefully Pearl, well, I know she will because I know she will tell the truth. Where on the phone call last night that we had, the three of us, me, Top Girl and Pearl, where Pearl was clearly upset and telling us to sort it out, I didn't want that phone call. Like, but I thought out of respect for Pearl, I'm going to have the phone call because she's saying she was staying off the app. So I had the phone call, and Top Girl was on there, doubling down and laughing while Pearl is clearly upset to the point of Pearl dropping from the call. So that is no friend, because remember, at that time, it's off the app. So she's trying to resolve a situation, and she's there laughing basically at Pearl.
Yeah, I mean, we can all see it's a really awkward position. We've all been in a position where two sets of friends are going at each other and being in the middle of it. It's awful because you don't know what to do for the best. And I felt really sorry
and
for
I
Pearl
understand.
yesterday.
I totally understand Millsy with that, mate. And I'm telling no one to. I'm not telling Pearl to not to speak to again because I never would. I never do that to anyone. Like people can support and be friends with whoever they want. You know what I mean? And it's madness.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think as well, I just wanted to say we've all been in a position where two friends have fallen out and whatnot, and it is awkward and it's hard, but
yeah, of course.
Pearl is not responsible for what comes out of anyone's mouth, same as I'm not, you're not, Red's not, Top Girl's not, no one is. So I don't think it's fair for people to expect Pearl to be like, no, right, that's it, you've got to go, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's fair.
I think the only thing for me yesterday... Sorry, Donna, on you go.
Sorry, Millsy, darling. I think speaking from experience is the worst situation to be in, when you love, everybody and, your friends ain't getting on and it's just the most horrendous place to be. And yeah, sorry, Millsy, go on.
No, I was just going to say yesterday I just felt it was the wrong message to send out on a live that Pearl was holding about people who were being threatened by someone else, and then for a threat to come on a live, that's what the whole live is about, right? And for me, that it's a wrong message to put out on Pearl's live, and I felt a bit sorry for her about it yesterday. TG, I know you'll probably agree, looking back on it, that you'll think, it was the wrong thing to do on a live that Pearl was holding about people getting threatened. So,
well, I'm going to say, right, because Pearl means a lot to me, and I am going to apologise for bringing it on to Pearl's live, because she does mean a lot to me. Like, me and Pearl have been through a lot the last nearly 2 years now. So in hindsight, it should have never been brought to Pearl's platform. So I apologise to, obviously, Pearl's people and Pearl herself for putting her in such a shit position. Yesterday in the phone call, what I will say, Pearl didn't want to be in that call from right at the beginning. She didn't drop down because of me. She dropped down because she wanted me and Alex to talk privately. She said a couple of times in that phone call, if I drop down, will you two have a conversation? And I said no.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so she didn't drop down because of me. She dropped down because she wanted me and you. Hold on. She dropped down because she wanted me and you to speak privately, and I did not want that. I had my guard up yesterday because I knew what he had said was wrong. So, and I apologise for what he said, but it come out of his mouth. It didn't come out of my mouth.
Oh
I
my
said,
God!
"Hold
I'm not
on.
listening to this fucking bullshit. You
can I
asked him to
finish?
repeat it and laughed on the
'Cause
phone
I was
about
like,
it again.
can I
so don't
finish?
bullshit anyone, Top Girl.
Again,
This is the problem.
you're
You're full
not
of
letting
fucking
people
shit.
talk.
No, Top Girl. I
You're
ain't
not
having
letting
you
people
pushing
talk,
narratives yet again.
'cause it didn't
You
come
asked
out of
him
my
to
mouth,
repeat it and
Alex.
laughed about it on the phone. Stop with your bullshit and tell your man
Right.
to make his move. Let me tell
Okay.
you now, because last
Well,
night,
you
yet again,
threatening him
you
now?
put in a chat. No, Top Girl. Last night in a chat, you said Alex better watch his back.
Okay.
You're full of
Anyway,
fucking shit.
hold
You're a
on.
terrible
Right.
mother. You're a scumbag. You're a fucking wronger, mate. And I
Thank you,
swear
Alex.
to God, you're going to get your comeuppance. I promise you now.
Okay,
You're a
thank you, Alex.
vile, twisted cunt. That's what you are.
Okay, thank you, Alex. So I again apologise to Pearl for bringing it onto her platform. You can call me a bad mother, whatever you want to. It should have never have been brought to Pearl's platform, and I have apologized to Pearl on the phone, and I'm going to say it in front of everyone because it happened in front of everyone. So Pearl, I do apologize that it had come to your platform, and I understand that you're not going to allow him back on your platform. And
Because I don't agree. I thought it was vile and it was scummy. But you're both my friends and I don't want to get involved. It shouldn't have been fetched to my platform. I give you that number. He should have phoned Alex up and said whatever he was going
yeah,
to say
he
on
should
the
have.
phone.
He should have
And
said it.
last night when
No,
you
no,
said...
no. Can I just say something, Pearl? She said to everyone last night on live, that the reason he never phoned me because you told him not to.
I
But you
did.
t-
I
Thank you.
tell
Yeah,
you
but this
for
is the
why.
problem,
Listen,
but
I
this
tell
is
you
the
for
problem.
why.
It
I
makes
said
no
that
sense.
a few days had gone past and I said, Top Girl, have you had this phone call? She said, no, I haven't told him. I said, listen me, baby. I said, I'm not being awful. Please just leave it. You're going to make matters worse. I was still trying to save all of this shit going on, but now I wish I'd never said that to Top Girl. I wish
No,
I
but
had
Pearl,
said,
have you just
give him
heard?
the
Pearl,
number.
have you just heard what you've said there? A few days had passed before you said this. Top Girl made out last night
Because I
that you
didn't want
said.
to know about the phone
Yeah,
call.
but
When I come on the phone call
Pearl,
last night, I
please,
got
I'm
you
just.
both. Let me just say, I got you on the phone call last night, and I said to yous, both of yous, I said, if I drop out of this phone call, does it end the phone call for yous? Because I didn't want to be in the phone call. I wanted yous two to sort it out. Yous own two, that you're both my friends. I shouldn't have been put in this fucking position.
And you know what? And I regret that putting you in the position because we are both your friends, and it should never have been. That was my I can hold my hand up and say that was wrong. That I brought it to your platform, so I do apologise. That it should have been said on a phone call. I'm sorry.
I don't think it should have been said at all, to be honest. I think that, you know, if people are on this app and they're mouthing to each other and giving it back and forth, then it should be between them, and other family members shouldn't be brought in to start kind of going at each other when the two of you are going at, you know, it should be between you both.
So, and this is where, like you said to me, we had a conversation last night in GG's box, Top Gun, and you said that he didn't mean that, and that's me pushing a narrative, right, about obviously the grape situation.
Yeah, because that is.
No, yeah, okay, you're saying I'm pushing a narrative, but it's funny that, you know when Black Pope said he was going to get some guys to fuck Corey, you said that was great. But it's funny that is exactly
I can't
the
remember
same
that
thing.
Conversation.
Yes, you did. You said.
I said I can't remember it.
Yeah. Anyway, it happened.
Okay.
So when you said about Black Pope was going to get some guys to fuck Corey, you said that is basically great. It's the same thing. That's exactly what your fella said. That he would unalive me and fuck my mother and then fuck my sister. That is the exact same thing.
Is literally so. Again, you're telling me what was said and what was not. You were telling me how my culture is and how Albanians work. When thank you for telling me, but that's not what he said, and I will stand by it. Like I said, I'm not going to keep going round and round. You can feel the way you feel because it was said to you, but that's not what was said. But I've come in here to apologise to Pearl. And Pearl, I'm gonna
listen. Never ever listen. I speak to her husband. I speak to him on a WhatsApp. I speak to him on. If he comes on the live, he's not allowed. My Top Girl, he's not allowed. And the same, if you'd said it, never again. If it had come out your mouth, you would never have been allowed back on because I don't agree with it. I don't agree, but I'm absolutely raging. It was fetched to my platform when it's both my friends. I've been put in an impossible impossible position here when it was nothing to do with me, not a thing to do with me, and I don't appreciate ever being put in that position. And I'm just putting that, if ever I've got any friends anymore that are arguing, that are going wherever they're going with it, please don't involve me in it. I've never once involved in either of yours. Other things that's going on, I don't involve anybody else in there, and I don't appreciate being involved in this. I don't.
No, and you can hear it in your voice, Pero.
Yeah,
Obviously, you can hear in your voice how upsetting it is.
I've had the worst night's sleep ever. If this didn't mean, my both friendships didn't mean the world to me, I would just think, fuck it. I'd just say it shouldn't have happened. What do you want me to do? I haven't said it, but I haven't. I've thought long and hard. I've been up all night again over it. I feel like an absolute fucking cunt because I shouldn't have to feel like this.
And honestly, that makes me feel even worse as a friend that I put you in that position. So that's something that I need to work on. And I can't apologise to you enough to putting you in the middle, Pearl.
You can. Can I say one thing here? Just one thing. It's going on now. I forgot. Oh God! Do you know me? Head took me ass. Let me just put this on. I don't know what the fuck I was saying this morning. I can't believe this has happened. And why I'm feeling this way about all of this. Johnny, you're in the box, and you were the only one out of what people call the flip side, that when I fucked up, that you never walked away from me. But also, me and Top Girl said the worst of the worst things to each other, and Top Girl come by my side, she stood by my side, and she took a lot of shit for it. But I know I'm going to get shit over this. But what I'm trying to say, it never come out of her mouth. We've argued on the phone, and I don't want to speak to her husband no more because that was vile on every level. It was vile, and I do not condone it. But I'm not going to feel where I have to pick between the two. They can either, this is how I'm saying, I love yous both. Yous can either both walk away, but I'll always be your friends. Know that, but
can I just say as well, like last night, what my husband
I'm listening, I can hear you.
What my husband said was wrong as well, and I've had words with him as well off the app. Yes, last night it was all so fucking fresh, and I didn't know what to say, and maybe I said things that were wrong, but I have had words with him as well. He did go too far, saying about the unaliving and stuff like that. It should have been, if he wanted to say something, I should have given the number earlier, but I didn't, and I just, maybe I need to speak to him again. I don't know.
But the thing is, it's okay when you take accountability and that. But for me, right, you after the thing, you was in chat section saying, "Oh, Alex,
I've just said it was fresh and I didn't know what to do."
Yeah, but the thing is,
and I've slept on it, and I'm reevaluating the situation.
To acknowledge that what was said was wrong, but you doubled down on the phone.
Because he's my husband. What do you want me to do, Alex? I live with the guy. Do you know what I mean?
But the thing is, it all started off the back of lies of what you've said.
No, Alex, that's your interpretation of the situation.
No, but I'm not about that. I'm on about the fact of the matter is, when you and me had the back and forth, you said that I brought your fella to the app. But that's not the truth, right? And it came out last night, and everyone was like, "Oh, is that the truth now?" Because you mentioned my ex first. You mentioned my ex, which is a triggering situation.
Okay, Alex.
No, but this is what I mean. You don't acknowledge what you've done wrong.
No, that's your interpretation, and you're allowed to do that.
It's facts out on social media. It's a digital footprint. There's videos out there.
Okay,
you
Alex.
My ex, right, who had said that I'd DV'd her right on an app, and then said she lied about it, right? So you brought her up first, which is my personal life. And I said,
actually, Alex, when it first happened, and I had that disagreement with you right at the beginning, I said I weren't even going to talk about that.
Sorry, do you want me
So Alex, just I'm sorry, right? I'm acknowledging the things that I've done wrong, and so do you need to. And again, we're bringing this to Pearl's platform. It's a back and forth. I've just apologised to Pearl for bringing shit to her platform. I'm not going to continue it. Like I put my friend who I speak to every day in a shit fucking position, and you're doing it fucking again.
Oh, I'm doing it. Yeah, it's all me now.
No, I'm doing it as well because I'm answering back to you.
And to be fair, Top Girl, I know you do this a lot about your little crying off the app. I've heard about it from multiple different people.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
it. Let me tell you now, when you've done shit things with friends, you cry off the app about it, don't you? I've heard all
so people are not allowed to have emotions when they've hurt their friends.
No, you do it. You manipulate it.
Thank you, Alex.
Manipulating it yet again. That's all you do. You do it to Pearl, you
And
do it to everyone else.
that's exactly what you're doing right now.
How am I manipulating? I'm speaking facts.
Okay. And my words are not facts, but only Alex's words are facts.
The thing is, what I'm saying,
what were you
it's
saying?
out there on video. What I'm saying, people can watch for themselves. They don't have to believe me. It's out there to watch. Just
Okay, thank you.
Clips of it.
How much is that?
£6.50, please? Thank you.
Miss Red, what were you saying?
I was just going to say, I know that, things shouldn't be brought to the Pearl's platform, obviously, because, this is a situation that everybody's in, but right about now, it's kind of like the only place that people can speak and maybe, a resolution or a conversation can be had rather than that person's life, this person's life. At least everybody's in one place and everybody can actually out and talk. Do you know what I mean?
Miss Red, the thing, I have just apologised for the words that came out of my husband's mouth. Again, I'm apologising for somebody else's words, but I will because it came to my friend's platform and I put Pearl in a shit position. I've said my sorries. I don't know what else. I feel like I'm being baited into saying more things, and I'm bringing it again to Pearl. But even my emotions are getting mocked now.
But the thing is, you can't look at them now the tears again. But then a minute ago, when you didn't get your own way, your tears bang straight off. And that's the problem. This is the problem with you, Top Girl, because I've heard of multiple different people. You do this a lot. You do wrong, and then you cry about it, and the next thing you're laughing about it online. You do it a lot. You're manipulative.
Okay, thank you.
Tears dried up again?
Yeah. I don't think it's fair to do that. I just feel I came up because I feel bad for Pearl, and I've been in this position before where I'm in the middle of things. We probably all have been.
We've all said a lot of things on this app and said the maddest things, and I'm one for saying, yeah, if I had said it last night, I can understand this outrage. But I've spoke to him, I've spoke to Pearl, and I've apologised to Pearl. I don't. What else? I
think people were upset because people are atting me in the comments saying that it was behaviours after or actions after. I don't know if they're laughing or something. I didn't watch it.
I was fucking nervous.
No.
I think that's why people are upset.
Can I say something quick?
Yeah,
and I'm gonna go. Hi everyone. Look here. I don't agree with whatever was said here, but can I just say something to the people in the comments? When you lot are coming for her and talking about her kids, her culture, her calling her the P word in the comments and all these things, you're taking away from what your actual argument is, so you're just as bad and even worse. If she's done something wrong, reprimand her. Let her know that it was done wrong, but keep it that way. Don't go for her kids or her colour or her cult or whatever it is. You're taking away from the argument. Some of you lot in the comments are saying Pearl, justice for Pearl, whatever. But this is Pearl's platform and you lot are being rude and racist in the comments. So when you lot are saying Top Girl's coming on and she said it on Pearl's platform, think about what you lot are saying in the comments. It's disgusting. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not
saying anything like that in the chat, to be honest with you. I'm not calling you a liar, Tori. I'm just saying I've not seen... I've been looking at the chat, reading it.
They're flipping rude and racist down here. They're talking about her kids and stuff. There's no need for that.
Sorry, Mom. Yeah,
Alex has every right to feel how he feels. I'm going to go because obviously I am going to get upset because I put you in the position.
Thank you for apologising. Thank you for apologising. But Top Girl, remember... Listen, even if it's in a laugh in the background, I can't have him on the platform no more.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I will. He needs to apologise to you as well. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna go.
Right, listen, I'm just in a shitty position.
Oh,
That's all I am.
I've been watching the comments there. There's been not one racist comment in the comments. That's an absolute load of shit.
Hey, right, Fran.
Well, I haven't seen anything.
Not one,
No, I
not
haven't.
Sorry, I
one
haven't
comment
been
was
watching.
racist. That's absolute
What-
crap. Torin always
Are you
says
racist
everything's
or
racist,
not?
mate. She's full of crap, man. I'm
What,
jumping
you
off
think
anyway. In a bit.
In a bit from mate.
1 minute, me babbies. Oh, thanks, my Fran. Sorry, let me just mute up 1 second.
The one thing I will say is I will never ever apply pressure onto anybody and say they should be friends with this person. If Pearl wants to remain and be normal friends with Top Girl, fair play to her. It's got
Alex, I think we've been on this app too long, and so much has happened for us to know that's not something that, like, we've been there, done that.
Yeah, I'm not
No one
that
does that
person.
anymore.
And that's why I said this straight away. I'm not telling anyone to unfollow anyone. I'm not telling anyone to do this, do that. I have never, ever controlled any one of my friends. Have I? You have been my friends. Have I ever told you to do anything? Have I ever said to you, oh, if you follow this person, I'm never going to speak to you? Have I ever told anyone to drop anyone from a box? No. It's not something I do. I don't care.
You told
can be
me if I
friends.
support Miss Red, you won't be my friend anymore.
Yeah, because she's a wrong one.
Liar. Liar.
So how's this going to go, Alex? Is that you and Top Girl finish for good, or is there do you think just over time you'll make
Do you
up?
know what
or-
it is for me, Millsy, mate? And this is what it for me. It's you can't right move on from a situation when you can't take accountability. You know, and when a situation arises like that, and like when she's going, I was nervous. No, if you was nervous, you purposely went through 4 or 5 lives last night and laughed about it, and then the whole chat. She actually got blocked from people like Hayley Comet because he tried to stir up the live again. And then
Blazer,
she
just
said-
because I asked the question doesn't mean that I think that they should make up. I'm just asking the question to see what Alex is saying about it. That doesn't mean that I would do that.
And then she went down in another live and said, Alex better watch his back. So there again, it's not, you obviously agreed with it. Like, she asked him to repeat it. She doubled down on the phone call and laughed about it. So when you can't take accountability for something that's been said, she's only saying now that she believes it's wrong because of the backlash. If people were supporting her, you know, if it was a 50-50 thing, half the people were supporting her and half the people were supporting me, she'd still be running with it today saying, yeah, my fella said this. She lied and said her fella was sticking up for her. I didn't say anything wrong to her. Even when we had the back and forth, what did I say wrong to her? Like, show me the videos where I said wrong. She went low, she went body shaming, but what did I say about her? Oh, talking about her kids. No one ever talk about kids. She kept talking about dicks, cunts, and all this stuff, and the child you can hear was next to her, and all I said is hopefully the child's got earphones in. That's not talking about children. And I'm sick and tired of people saying, because someone said kid, you're talking about kids. And then she said about my child, saying you're not allowed to see your child. That's what was said.
Alex, again, you're not telling the truth. So yesterday, when I put laughing emojis in Hayley comments live, is because you was only talking about the kid comment. You weren't saying that. You said that my husband was cheating on me and I weren't satisfying him, and that's why he jumped in and he said what he said last night, and which I still don't fucking agree with, because I did not know what was going to come out of his mouth. So when I was laughing, I said, "Is he still lying?" Okay, because hold on 1 minute. So you're saying the kid comment, which was said, right? But you're not telling everyone that you said you was talking on my husband, that you were saying that I weren't satisfying him and that he was shagging a load of women. And
But
that's
you- but- yeah,
so
okay, then.
please,
So
if you're
if I-
gonna
so
say
if I
everything, say everything that was said. And that's why I was laughing at the comment, saying, "Is he still
it's another
lying?"
thing that you've just.
'Cause you
so
said
this is
it
another-
was, you're saying it was only one time.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying now. You're saying now. So here we go again. I'm going to prove you to be a liar yet again.
Okay.
You stated last night on live that you kept saying that I was shagging all these white. I said to him he was shagging all these white women.
No, the
Why
white
do you-
women comment come from Sophie Bailey.
Yeah,
but you said he was shagging
but
loads
you're
of women because I
arguing with
wasn't
me.
satisfying
Yeah,
him.
but you're arguing with me. So why the hell would you reference white women? Because when you're in an argument,
Because
with me,
everyone's
you're having
been
a back
saying
and
it on
forth,
the
remember
app,
that?
and I've gone for Sophie Bailey and I've gone for DA, but he's not heard that. But he's not gone in at women. He's gone in at you because you said it because you're a man.
But
See, yesterday, Top Girl, when you said that your man was coming on to say something, did you ask him beforehand what he was going to say?
No, I didn't, Millsy, and I
Just to
should
ask
have.
him to
I should
repeat
have
it,
fucking
Millsy.
said what you're gonna say. I thought he's probably just gonna say, like, keep my wife's name out your mouth or keep my. Honestly, I did not know, and I should have. In hindsight, I should have asked him, "What do you want to fucking say?" But I've said what I've said. Again, I'm bringing shit to Pearl's live, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna. I just, like, if you're gonna say everything, please say everything that was said, not just say about the kid's comment, because you was talking on him.
It's like I said, people don't have to believe me, Top Girl. It's been recorded.
So did you not say
and
that about him?
And it's on. No, this is where you're lying again.
Just say yes or no. Did you not say that about him, Alex?
After, in retaliation, right, to what
Did
you
you
said
not
about
say
my
that
ex.
about him? Yes or
In
no?
retaliation, you started it, Top Girl.
Oh
This is
my
where you
God!
started.
Just say yes or no.
I've just said to you in retaliation. So
is,
you
though,
mentioning my ex.
The thing is, like, obviously it's a back and forth, isn't it? Because, like,
Yeah.
yeah, so no, but you've obviously mentioned his ex. So in response to you bringing up his ex, he's obviously said what he said. You know
No,
what I mean?
Miss Red, when me and Alex a few months ago, when all the shit come out with him and stuff, even I then said, right, and because there's a screen recording, said, I'm not going to mention that, Alex, but the one thing I'm going to mention is about the women. So this, from this argument, it all came out because of the Discord. This is how this argument started. It was because of the Discord.
Burn Discord.
Do you know
So
how,
again,
how this started?
I apologise to you, and I apologise for what he did say because it was too fucking far. But
I apologise. That's it. That bit's sorted. I just wish yous could be sorted. That's all that I wish.
I'll ring you in a bit. I need to get ready. I was supposed to be at work at 9 o'clock. I'll ring you later.
Thanks. See ya.
As I say, for me, Pearl, I just came up to say that, you know, I think that the message you were giving out yesterday on your live was about people getting threatened. And I think to say that on the like kind of took the message away from what you were trying to...
End of it should never have been said on my platform. End of it shouldn't have been said. And that's why I said, listen, I speak to Top Girl's husband, but now that's it. It's done for me. I can't go there. The same as if Top Girl had said it. I wouldn't be able to go there, but she didn't say it. Her husband said it. So that's why he's not allowed on no more. Do you know what the thing is?
All I will say, and this is for my situation. This is for me now, and I'm gonna have to reference someone here. I don't want to reference. Oh, you got a phone call?
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to say this, and for me, then I don't want to continue it on your platform because it's not fair. All I'm going to state is, if this was, if we was all now going to judge people like Delusive Angie on the back of this situation, she would be reprimanded because of people that have said things in her boxes. We would all be blaming her. We would be blaming. I know it's I don't want to bring her up, but it's the truth. And like I said, she knew what she was doing. She doubled down and laughed and told him to repeat it. So for me, if that was Ziana or Lindsay said it, we'd all be slagging Angie off now. We'd all be slagging multiple different people off now. And that's a fact, isn't it? But because obviously there's loyalty there, and I understand, I respect you for it, Pearl. I'd be the same, I back my friends as well. But sometimes in the end, you think to yourself, like, is the hassle really worth it? But
One second.
So I'm just gonna keep it. I'll just keep it real. If it was anyone else that we didn't get on with, we would be saying the exact same thing. And I think that's the truth.
And so are you going to still have this phone call between you both offline, or is that over now, or what?
No, the thing is, me and Pearl will never... I've got no reason to...
No, not you and Pearl, you and TG.
I don't...
I've just had a screenshot and I'll put it up later. They are in the comments saying to calling my Top Girl at Aki and saying get back to Aki land. I've got it there in the WhatsApp. I'll tell you
I
who just
ain't
sent
seen
me it. Well, I won't say who's just sent me, but it is in there and I'll put it up for proof. It is in there. Can I send it to one of you to show them in it? Because I'm not telling lies.
Nah, look,
Let me see that.
yeah, all I said is, like, I ain't calling Tori a liar, but I haven't seen it personally myself, you know what I mean?
I didn't see anything in the comments, but I wasn't looking. I would have called, I would have called it out if I'd seen it.
Yeah, of course. I've been looking at the chat as well.
I apologise, Torian. I never seen any of that, Torian.
I mean, like I said, no one should be talking ill of her children or even talking about fucking things like that. Anyway, it's disgusting because, like I said, we're trying to just...
Yeah, no one agrees with racism towards Top Girl or her
Definitely
husband
not.
or her children, ever, never.
Guys, can I just say I would never lie about racism. Like, I wouldn't come and be like, people are being racist or whatever. I'm not that type of person. Like, I wouldn't do that at all.
I never said...
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like 4.2k people in it. Like, we're not gonna see every other comment. You know what I mean? But
Thank you.
Yeah, like I'm not like, and just one more thing before I go. Yeah, I think also for the people in the comment, if Pearl is saying that she's still gonna be friends with TG and whatever, and you lot are Pearl's friends, I think you lot should just respect that and just
I
respect
am.
her
I'm still
decision.
friends with Alex and with Top
And
Girl.
Alex,
If you
yeah,
wanna walk
yeah, no,
away
I know.
from
I'm
me-
saying, regardless if she wants to stay friends with Alex or Top Girl, I think you lot, if you lot are supporting her or Team Pearl, just accept it and respect it, and that's it. And then, like, sometimes people have to see things for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think people should just respect your decision.
I've just sent the screenshot. Donna's got it, and it come from
You
Tori.
want me
and
to
that's-
show it, Pearl?
Yeah, please.
Because I wouldn't lie.
I
Like,
think as well, tensions are running high. I just come in to say like Pearl hasn't done anything wrong here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not on Pearl. Do you know what I mean? And Alex agrees with that. I think everyone does.
Yeah, of course. Like,
Yeah.
I said that to Pearl last night on the phone. Like, and I also jumped in a box and said it's not Pearl's fault. You know, and
I just feel bad it's happened on my platform, but listen.
Well, Pearl, it always happens to your platform because you know what it is. Sometimes people don't give you the respect you deserve when they want to, you know, because they've got numbers in there. It happens.
She's apologised for being disrespectful and doing that on my platform, and I can't do no different. She's apologised, but what I can say is, wait till I put you. Mods, can you put her in the big box and us in the little box, please, so she can see? Let me just let my fan in. I'm sure
look, can see it bigger. I'm gonna drop.
it's not.
I can't see.
Can you see it, guys? It's the bottom comment.
Turn the
Sorry.
comments off, please, somebody.
Well, find me Nan.
There, Top Girl, go back to Akiland.
It looks like a troll account, doesn't it? It's got no profile picture.
But that's something that always happens when you've got someone like Top Girl or Torian or Paige or whoever it may be. It's something that unfortunately people always jump on it to push some sort of racism onto them. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I want to say something now, but I ain't gonna say it, you know, because I know I shouldn't have said this either. But for me, I'll be real. The last twice that Top Girl's fucked up, there's been racist comments going towards her, and for me, sometimes it's a bit. Is it coincidence? You know, is it a coincidence, or is it, you know, just people?
Yeah, but Alex, I sit around a lot of people, you know, people of colour, and it just seems to happen every time there's some sort of drama, or even if they're just sat in their lives, it just happens. Like someone went into Angie's live before saying Top Girl's a PAKI. Just ran. I think they were arguing with each other. I think it's these trolls jump on it.
Pearl, I know you feel shit just now and everything like that, but listen, Alex isn't holding anything against you, neither's Top Girl, and neither is
honestly,
in the
like,
comments. So
My
don't try and
friendships,
shout.
both with Alex and with Top Girl, do mean a lot, and they both know it means a lot to me. We have lots of calls, and if it didn't mean anything, I wouldn't feel the way I did. But when I'm just raging over it, was fetched to my platform, and that's why Top Girl's husband can't ever come back on anymore, because then I'd be condoning what was said, and it was vile on every level. Imagine if, well, because I don't know, like, how you was feeling when that was said, especially when it's translated, and that's why I said I don't speak Albanian, I don't know what was said, and when you come out and said I felt sick to the core, I really genuinely did. I'm not taking that away. I felt sick to the core.
Well, we could tell because your whole demeanour as soon as it happened just changed. Like you just went off your lie. You couldn't be bothered with it anymore. Your head was in another place. We could tell that it affected you, right? And
yeah,
And I don't think anybody's going to put you up. Obviously, you know, nobody's expecting you to pick sides, Pearl. Alex isn't. Top Girl isn't. You know yeah. So
I've just been sent a screenshot that the messages. I've seen the racist messages, yeah, and in the chat section, yeah. But funny enough, the messages was literally 9 minutes ago after Torian. Torian was already in the box. I got a screenshot.
I've never seen any. Honestly, I was doing whatever I was doing. I never seen
Not
any.
0948 was the when the 0948 is when the messages were in the chat. I've got the screenshots.
What does that mean?
So Torian had already jumped in the box and said she'd seen the comments, but these comments were afterwards.
What time's that one, Donna? What Torian sent me? I don't know, honestly. I haven't got a fucking clue. I'm sick of it all, I'll tell you the truth.
Jesus Christ.
Look, my friend.
So basically, because I've trimmed it down, it's put the original image away. So you will have to have a look, Pearl, because I've trimmed the photo down. You know, so it fits in the box. I've just had a message on.
Screen recorders will have the chat anyway.
Yeah, that's good. That's the best thing. That's what I like about, with TikTok and that, because the digital footprint's out there. When people say that, oh, Alex said this, Alex said that, and I say to you, well, I get recorded a hell of a lot now, so it's out
How
there.
come I'm getting mentioned so much here? What happened then?
You're wronging.
Because you're cancelled.
You was playing Reddit
Send that to you. Will you have a look? Because I don't even know
Dang
you
it.
looked at anything on it. Are you all right, my friend?
You was
Yeah.
playing Reddit Mountain Eye, Fran.
Was that coming from me?
Yes.
How did that come from me when I was on live?
I thought you was playing it for us. I thought it was a musical interval.
Yeah, that was after Torium was in the box. That was 10 minutes ago, dead on. It was 0949.
I just think sometimes it's unfair, to name the whole chat, with a troll account. I think it's a bit unfair, when the whole chat, there's no one from a real account being negative. But at the same time, I've never seen the comments, so that's why I jumped in saying it. So.
Also, as well, I've just got a message saying there was a comment about a kebab shop as well. But like I say, I think obviously the mods, it's been put in the chat, the mods have got on it straight away, and obviously some people have clocked it and others hasn't. We're not calling anybody liars, guys. It's just a person there. Oh God!
Can the mods block the word PAKI possibly?
Yeah.
I think regardless if 99% of comments are good and one's bad, it's always going to stand out, isn't it? And at the end of the day, that 1% still makes a difference. You shouldn't be saying it in the first
Yeah, but
place.
it's trolls on here, isn't it? It's trolls. You're never gonna.
Still wrong though, isn't it, Fran?
Oh, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
The thing is, if you're gonna be a sick troll and stuff like that, right? Actually, educate yourself. What the fuck's kebabs got to do with Pakistani?
I know, it's disgusting.
Madness.
I don't agree with any bit, so I'm not standing up for that. I'm just saying in the chat, in the comments, there's no one negative with like any.
Sorry, I just want to say thank you to me mods. I know this morning I don't ever ask you to do anything. I'm sorry this morning what you says, and I'm just having it. Me mods is not to blame for blocking anything out. There's a lot of people in, and there's only a few mods. So, yeah.
You are not responsible for what is wrote in your comment
No, you're
section, okay, darling? There's a lot of people in. You're going to get troll accounts coming, being mixy. It's not your fault, darling.
I know,
At the
my
end of
dear.
the day,
I'm
you must-
sorry, honestly. I know you can't help it.
Oh, you Pearl, you look as if you need a real good hug.
I don't know what to say.
Somebody needs to give you a hug, Pearl. You look as if you need one.
I'm just...
Gutted.
You know when you're just
gutted.
fucked off and you're between two friends and it's hard because you think equally of each friend.
But you're not in the middle of anyone, Pearl, to be honest with you, because I haven't messaged you, and you can say that I've never messaged you and said anything like, do that. I've got no interest. Like, if you want to still be friends and normal with top, that's cool, I ain't gonna make you hold you accountable.
She said it, of course I'm not going to be, but I can't blame her for what her husband said.
Yeah, and that you're fair enough, but that's why all I stated just a minute ago that if it was anyone that we didn't get on with, we'd make them accountable because it's enabling in that sense. But I understand and I respect your loyalty because I'm that way myself. I'm like that myself. Like I support my friends. I'm like on the app anyway. So, but for me, if it was Angie or anyone else, we'd be making them accountable because, like I said, you asked them to repeat it, double down, laughed about it. You know what I mean? So. I'll just keep it real.
Do we have a group hug?
No, I don't like people touching me.
Oh, don't you?
No.
Listen,
I'll hug you when I see you though, Donna.
I'm not being awful. Listen, I need to go out, have myself a fag. I'm going to end the live because I feel fucking drained, and I'm just apologise to everybody what happened on my live last night, and apologise to Alex and just to everybody. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just sorry.
It's not for you to be sorry though, Pearl. It's not your fault.
Donna, when I see you, I will hug.